Shalom. First, I like to give just like all praises, all the glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Wakakadash. I would like to give double honors by Apostle Els of Great Millstone, who will well, who who pushes his word in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so, now so more than ever. And like also salutations to the elect. There's 144,000 judges. That's 12,000 men from each tribe, and just like also salutation to the 1/3 man, women, true. That's part of the elect. And also a special shout out for the few sisters says this is learning to you. Gonna say shalom. This is your brother Sakaria from the Great Millstone User Camp. Back at it, let's say the truth, and just like I want to do this video. I was about to do this video, and finally I got the chance to I got the chance to like do the video. And yeah, we're gonna get to it. So just the topic is my coworker had a dream that just like foreign troops invaded America. Why I say my coworker had a dream that foreign troops invaded America, because he told me this just like 6 years ago at my old job. He told me he had a dream that like foreign troops invaded America, and they was coming down on planes, and they were shooting at people off of parachutes, and like they was chasing people, and like he was running for his life. He saw people gunned down just like dogs. Okay, I was like, damn. So and like he spoke of like prophecy. He spoke prophecy. So not gonna be on too long. So I got some precepts, and I wrote down. So this is Numbers chapter 12 and verse 6. It reads, and he said, "Hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, there among you, I, the Most High Yahweh Shai, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream." So we at GMS. The breakdown of this verse is, we at GMS, we teach this applies to only to Israel, because the Most High is like Most High is only deals with Israel in prophecy. That's in Amos 3:7, and the prophets are always rise about Israel. That's Romans 9:4. The nations do not receive the type of like revelation or a spiritual connection. Okay, we at GMS constantly use this verse to show that the Most High chooses his prophets, not seminaries, churches, or Christian pastors. Okay. If there be a prophet among you. And so it also I am the Lord Yahweh Shai will make myself known unto him. So we at GMS emphasizes that the real prophets are chosen, not self-appointed. The Most High wake us up as prophets to give us teachers to just like teach us, and then we go out and teach. Okay, the Most High like chose the prophets. That's like the apostles and elders of like GMS. The Most High is like dealing with GMS, apostles and elders, and officers and teachers all the way down to GMS. Okay, and also other brothers that puts the 100% truth of Yahweh Shai. Okay, so the Most High makes himself known by understanding of the scriptures, spiritual insight, prophetic dreams and visions, teaching the truth and body, bodily, Salakia. So this destroys the idea of anyone can be pastor. According to us, the prophets, GMS, a prophet is called and, and raised up by the Most High. Okay, the Most High has to pick you from just like the foundation of the earth, man. So in a vision, and will speak unto him. That means that. So this ties directly to Joel 2 and 28. Sons, dollars, prophesy, young men see visions. Acts 2 and 17, which I'm gonna get to. Dreams and visions in the last days. Job 33, 14 and 16. Yahweh seals instructions in dreams. Okay, and and that's his schooling. So this proves real prophecy comes from the Most High, not from schooling the theology degrees or Christian doctrine. So we at GMS teaches this is happening right now. Brothers are receiving dreams of the destruction, visions of Jacob's trouble, chariot science, warnings about judgment. One time I had a dream where just like America, whole United States became fire. We became fire. Okay, a lake of fire, which is going to happen. Okay. Shit. Hold on. Yeah. And like this is the seen as confirmation that the Spirit is being poured out, as Joel 2 and Acts 2. So like we at GMS connects this to the prophets waking up in the last days. So are reincarnated, return in a lot. Daniel 12 and 13, receiving visions and dreams again in the final generation. Okay, like this verse is used to cut false prophets. All right, false prophets do not have visions, dreams, or deep understanding. They rely on tradition, Christian doctrine, and man-made theology. True prophets receive heavy guidance, not church training. All right, let's go to let's go to. Just bear me for a second. I'll go into the apocrypha. This is Baruch chapter 2 and verse 30. It reads, "For I knew that they were not hear me, because it is a stiff necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves." Okay, so the breakdown of that verse is, they will not hear me because they are they stiff necked people. So we at GMS teaches this refers to Israel only, the Most High's chosen nation. So Israel repeatedly rejected the prophets. How? By like when we preach the highways and hedges, they don't listen. They just walk by. They just walk by all the time. Okay. Commandments. They don't keep the commandments, and also covenant, which is why the curses upon us, upon them. Deuteronomy 28. They were scattered into slavery among all nations. Why? Because stiff neck, rebellious, hard headed, unwilling to obey Yahweh, man. Deuteronomy, we leaked that to Deuteronomy 96, Acts 7 and 51. In the land of like take with the captivities. Okay, we had GMS. We teaches this means not in not in Israel, but in the lands where like Israel scattered, mainly in America, Babylon the Great, the um the Caribbean, South America, Europe, also Africa. Okay, so this proves, according to us GMS, that the Israelites are still in captivity today. Group 3 and 8. We are we are let we are yet this day in our captivity. Deuteronomy 28:64. Scattered among all nations. We were scattered. Okay? Luke 21:24. Led away captive into all nations, man. This captivity is both physical and mental, man. Okay? They shall remember themselves. Okay? In the last days, the Israelites will wake up to their true identity. They will remember their heritage, their covenant, their power, Yahweh, their Savior, Yahweh Shai, the laws, and their customs. So this is a waking prophecy that the GMS us uses to explain why so many people today are realizing they are Israelites, man. So we tie this to Ezekiel 37, 10 and 14. The uh, the dry bones are waking up. Southern Kingdom and also Northern Kingdom. All right. Hosea 1:10. Ye are the sons of the living power. Romans 8:16. The Spirit bear witness. We use these precepts on the block all the time. On the block all the time. Hobbies and hedges, and like also doing videos. Okay, lessons. Malachi 4, 5, and 6. Elijah restores the tribes. Revelations 11:11. The spirit of life into them. Come on, man. Okay, the awakening. The awakening happens before deliverance. So first, Israel will must remember who they are. They repented. Then the Most High will gather them. Okay, so again, they repent. The Most High will gather them. Baruch 2:31-35. Israel repents in that captivity. Deuteronomy 31:3. Return to the Lord from the nations. Jeremiah 37. Jacob's trouble comes after the awakening. Okay, so we at GMS we say that only the elect truly remember themselves. The elect. All right, not every Israelites is like going to wake up. They not. 2/3 are like not going to wake up. They not going to get it. Only the elect. The elect of the nation of Israel will like remember themselves, receive the Spirit, understand prophecy, and come back to the covenant. And the rest of our people will stay asleep until judgment. All right, let's go to yeah. Let's go Acts chapter 2 and verse 17. This is Acts chapter 2 verse 17. And it shall come to pass in the last days, say the Most High Yahweh Shai, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. So this is in the last days. Or we at JBS, we teach us the last days, beginning through the apostles' time. but the for fulfillment is now. In the time close to Yahushai's second coming. So we tie this to Hebrews 1, the first chapter, the first verse and second verse. Show that the apostles were the beginning, and now the last days have their peak. So I'll pour out my spirit upon all flesh. So um, but we at JMS says this does not mean all nations, but only Israel, because the promise of the Spirit is to Israelites. Acts 2:39, Romans 9:4, Job 2:28. The apostles speaking in tongues where Israel set Jews out of every nation. Acts 2:5. All flesh, all Israelite flesh, meaning all tribes, men, women, and young and old, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. The Israelites are waking up in the last days. Men are raising up to teach and prophesy. Every woman receive dreams, visions, and spiritual sensitivity, but not teaching on the streets. Okay, this is a part of a great awakening of the elect. Ezekiel 37, 10, 14. The dry bones waking up. You need to like go on YouTube and look Ezekiel 37 chapter, which is with no Apostle Ramlock. He break it down. Okay, like young men shall see visions. So brothers having dreams, increased spiritual revelations of the body, visions of judgment, destruction of Babylon, chariots, etc. So they connect this to Numbers 12 and 6. We just read the visions are one of the signs that the Most High is like communicating. Your old man shall dream dreams. So we got JMS with teachers. This means the Spirit is being poured on older Israelites as well. Elders receiving spiritual dreams about prophecy and the times we live in. They often cite examples of brothers having apocalyptic dreams as confirmation of prophecy, man. All right. So let's go Joel, and then we're gonna wrap it up. This is Joel chapter 2 and verse 28. And that be it. This is Joel chapter 2 and verse 28. It reads, "And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old man shall dream dreams. Your young man shall see visions," man. Yeah, man. Yeah. So all flesh is taught by us, JBS, to mean that all Israel, not every nation. So we link this to Acts 2:16 and 21, saying Peter confirms Joel's prophecy begin to happen among the apostles. Israelites only, sons and daughters prophesying in the last days, Israelites waking up, receiving spiritual of understanding, teaching, and dreaming prophetic visions. So we at GMSP teaches that the awakening of the elect in the end times. Ezekiel the 37th chapter, the dry bones receiving breath. Okay? So that's all I gotta say about it. First, I like to give, just like all places, all the glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and also double honors my apostle Els, a great millstone. I hope this is edifying. Till next time, Shalom.